This is my bee stick. Today we are going to do a ritual for the bees to keep them alive and safe. Yes. Albert Einstein said, he was a 33 actually, that without bees we would only have 4 years to live. And out of 1/3 of the food that we eat, 80% of it is pollinated by bees. How about that? So we are going to do a ritual for them and make sure they stay alive and stay healthy. This was a bee honey stick, as you can see. They are gone now, but we're going to bring them back into the stick. This is the bee that I found dead. I found 3 more, but I chose this one, was isolated. So we're going to make offerings to this bee here. And then we will do a ritual. Sticks. Put the live ones in one, the dead ones in the other. These are lavenders I picked from my yard. And with all the dead, they live in the land of milk and honey. I got some wine here. This is my Pandora's box. I've been holding these for years. I'm going to do some offerings for the bee, saying goodbye to the bee. I'm going to give it a little wine to freshen it up. I have burnt wood here that I have already sacrificed my blood to for this cause, to bring the bees back into life and to multiply them over and over again. So I have already sacrificed onto the burnt wood. And these are the ashes from that. This is my burial bag. I have mixtures of items in here that relate to death and rebirth. Brush, please. Into the This is the exact same thing as these supplies, except it is for life. So we have the life and the death here. I'm going to put some roots into the burnt coal to rebirth. I'm going to put a piece of wood in the ash to rebirth. The weed, I love the weed plant. It is everywhere. It grows on its own. It is unstoppable, like the mice. That is why the weed is so great to me, is that it can overcome anything and push through anything. And it'll probably be the longest to live out of all the plants. So that is why I like this. And we have the roots into the ashes to be rebirthed. Now the bee has died. And we're going to leave it. Take these and make some offerings. So I take something I love and I offer it. This is one of the ones I love, so I'll put that with that. And we mix the energies together, mixing them, sprinkling them, sprinkling them. And we're going to take our ashes now that it is being buried. Take our root and our wood out. I'm going to put it with the burnt wood. His friend is still here. I'm keeping him alive. He tends to fall into the water often, and I constantly am having to save them. But this one I couldn't save. Now we have all of our ashes. Ashes to ashes. And I say this when I bury. From dust and death we are born, to dust and deaths we return. Bring thee forth with thy will, and let it all be done. Now we're going to take our bee out. And we're going to bury it with the burnt wood and the flowers. So this is how I say goodbye and rejuvenate the dead. This is elder work. It is rare gift and rare to see, at least. The next 3 days I will be showing you some very rare rituals that are elder rituals that are not done by anyone but elders. As a fair warning, all who attempt this ritual, all that live, will be burnt with fire. This is an elder ritual. It is for the one and the only, the one who walks in between the spirit and the earth world. It is not to be taken lightly. This I will bury and say goodbye to our friend, and he will be brought to heaven. And with this burial, we will replenish the bees and multiply them. This is my bucket. I have all of the dead skulls and feathers and birds that I found. They're all in here. This helps me speak and pick up on the energies of the afterlife that I walk into. So this is what this is. It is my mixture. If I close it, I am not allowing the afterlife to see me or me to see it. And when it is open, I can see it. Then again, this is an elder ritual. Please be wary, you will be burned with fire. Be wary, and you will not return. You will be gone. This is sacred. Enjoy the mystery of the elders. Enjoy. Goodbye.